Good evening. I am Stanislaus County Public Information Officer Amy Vickery, and this is your COVID-19 community update for May 5th. As a reminder, your transmission numbers are in the video description. Many of you are eager to get things up and running again in our community, and if you are in that camp, I have some good news for you this evening. An updated Stanislaus County Public Health Order will be hitting on Friday morning at 5 a.m., and here's what it includes. The following activities and businesses will be reopening under strict social distancing, safety, and sanitation protocols. Retail businesses may operate by delivery and curbside pickup. Dog grooming businesses, mobile or in-store, and drive-in movie viewing may take place with certain protocols, such as maintaining 6 feet distance between cars, drivers, and passengers staying in their vehicles, and no sales of food or other items being offered to attendees. Businesses or organizations with detailed plans for drive-in movie activities must submit them to COVID-19 info at schsa.org. That's COVID-19 info at schsa.org for approval at least 2 days prior to the event. Yesterday's briefing by Governor Newsom announced that county public health officers will be given some flexibility in Phase 2 openings based on our local conditions. In reviewing closely the conditions in Stanislaus County and our local tracking of the 6 criteria outlined in the framework provided by the state, we know that we are trending well based on our modeling, and we have significant hospital capacity. You can see these numbers on the dashboards located at stancounty.com/coronavirus. Our percentages of positive test results have also been tapering off. So decisions related to loosening our public health orders and allowing businesses and activities to reopen are guided by public health experts, and they're based on local data as well as medical science. On May 12th, the County Board of Supervisors will review a comprehensive reopening plan with the expectation of opening some additional businesses on or before May 18th, again under strict social distancing, safety, and sanitation protocols. Please watch for these updates, and we also want to remind you that tomorrow night is our Facebook Live Wednesday evening Q&A. We will feature Dr. V, our public health officer, Supervisor Kristen Olson, and Sheriff Dirksey again tomorrow night. So send in your questions for them and join us tomorrow evening while we dig into the nuances of our new public health order. In other news, a lot of people have asked about the opening of county lakes and reservoirs. We want you to know that Modesto Reservoir will open on May 16th for boating and watercraft activities. Woodward Reservoir will not open until June 6th this year for boating and watercraft activities, and for now, shoreline activities remain prohibited. While we move toward a more gradual and modified reopening of our business and activity based on data that indicates it's time to slowly do that, we know some of you will think this doesn't make sense because the risk still remains and that we will continue spreading the virus, while others think that it simply isn't enough. This hasn't been an easy process, and public health officials do want to protect the community, especially those most vulnerable among us. In an effort to further decrease transmissions among older people in congregate living situations, we want you to know that our Stanislaus Emergency Operations Team is in direct communication with skilled nursing facilities and assisted living facilities in our county, communicating with staff there, working to implement specific preventative measures. We recognize that congregate living environments are particularly at risk for the spread of this virus. We're making sure that these facilities have sufficient PPE, staffing, policies regarding physical distancing, and they're screening staff and visitors. Visitors are only allowed in under limited circumstances such as end-of-life visitation. All of these changes coming forward are thoughtful, and they're carefully constructed to keep our transmission numbers low. But keep in mind, we are working as slowly as possible toward herd immunity or a vaccine. But we simply cannot all shelter in place waiting what could be months or years in anticipation of a vaccine, according to our Dr. V, public health officer. In the meantime, please continue with social distancing, face coverings, and hand washing. Avoid large gatherings and behaviors that could expose you or others. Proceed with caution, and we will get through this together. We know it isn't easy. Cheers to each of you working hard to keep a positive outlook during these trying times. You make this community an incredible place to live. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I hope you're all enjoying a festive evening with your families. Good night.